Working with some chefs today, it's been enlightening. So we always think about the consumer and what they might want. But I haven't really thought about it from the perspective of a chef and what they're looking for in terms of quality and flavour.
Wouldn't be surprised if dinner in 20 years' time didn't come on a plate. I don't know what it will look like, but I don't think it'll look like what dinner tonight will look like. Chefs are an integral part of food trends. They need to innovate to stay ahead of the curve, and like scientists, we're interested in innovation, and I think that we could short circuit and expedite a lot of what we do by working with chefs.
Yeah, it's been really fantastic working with the AgResearch scientists today. Just continue that learning and talking to a couple of them about what they're doing and how they can use that in real life and get out there so we can test it. And I think that's probably going to be quite interesting in itself. Try new products, try new flavours.
In AgResearch, we know what we're starting with. We can do science to create new things, but we don't know how they're received. And we don't have the pressures of customer or consumer feedback driving innovation or driving iteration on what we do. And you only get that by talking to the people that are pointy end.
I know that all of the chefs have never seen scientists before, so it's been a really big day for them to be able to just discuss all the opportunities that are going forward with the future of food, looking at how food is produced.
Being in the kitchen today has really opened my eyes. We're producing food, and it's the people that are eating that food and the people that are cooking it for them that are ultimately our consumers.
I've also learned a lot about what we don't know about food as well, and the way that the world that we live in as scientists and how that differs to the world of the chef.
From talking to people here today, the amount of effort and interest that goes into the science of cooking, I didn't realise was as much. So I think science will have a large part to play.
The food before the baby boomer generation, they ate lightly, and that style of food eating is probably the one that is going to be the future. So in a sense it's back to the future, to simpler, less processed, more food that we recognise. I think AgResearch taking a lead on this is really important. When we look at the number of smaller producers in New Zealand, they haven't got access to science themselves. So it's a public good that we need to be thinking about, is how do we create a food future for New Zealand?
It's really exciting that AgResearch has now come out and started working with us. To see them in the restaurant is absolutely phenomenal. We definitely, every one of the chefs have been super excited to see them. They just see that this is a really positive step forward.